That's Jason Parker.
And that's Shaun Jarvis.
You're watching Behind the Bars. Welcome to Behind the Bar, show number 2.
This is the show that focuses on bicycle stunt riding here in WA.
There you go, we have nothing but local riders in local areas with local music for you to hear.
Look about here to see what music is playing.
In this show you're going to check out some footage from the Joondalup Jumpfest.
Sean's going to show you a how-to. It's going to be a fire hydrant. We're going to show you some flatland action from Joondalup and heaps more.
Yep, heaps more coming up in the show. Okay, now we're going to jump in with some footage from the Joondalup Jumpfest. Let's go.
Jumpfest. The landing wasn't the best, but the riders still did really well for what they had to use. Sorry about that. Hopefully hopefully next year it'll be better. We're going to see some more of that later on. Now it's over to Shaun for some flatland tricks.
Alright, so right now I'm going to show you how to do a flatland trick. In this episode, the flatland trick I'm going to show you is called a fire hydrant. Fire hydrant can be used in many linking tricks. You're able to link into lots of other ways. It keeps you to get your speed going when you're getting into a trick. And like I said, you can link into heaps and heaps of other things. So I'm just going to talk you through the step-by-step stages, and then I'm going to show you how to do one. So first thing of all, obviously, you need a front peg on your bike. Doesn't matter which side. I work from the left side of my bike when I'm doing stuff. Some people work from their right side of the bike. I work from the left. You can place your foot anywhere on your frame, or your pedals, or your pegs. I start with my right foot on the pedal, and then my left foot goes onto the peg. That's how I start, with that one there and that one there. So you need to ride along at a fairly moderate speed. The faster you ride into your fire hydrant, the faster the back end's going to whip around. The slower you ride into it, the slower the back end's going to whip. So as you're learning them, you want to go fairly moderate speed. Foot on the peg, push off from the pedal. I push off from the pedal, spin around 180. I used to use my brakes, don't do any more. It's up to you if you want to use your brakes when you're doing it. If you are going to use your brakes, you want to tap them just as you're at about this point here. Just tap them a slight bit, just like that. That's all you need to do. So when you come around to about this point, you need to over-rotate just past 180 to about that point there. As you're rolling, you'll need to lean back on the back a little bit, which will unweight in the back wheel, and then it will automatically come around like so. So there, and you do that as you're rolling. The fire hydrant, you can get into many different things. I've got a couple of tricks that I go into from a fire hydrant. If you just want to complete the trick off, foot on the frame as you catch it, then come around like so, straight on the pedal, and you're done. Find moderate speed, the spot you want to do it, kick off the pedal, spin around past 180, lift back, catch the frame.
Is it nice?
Onto pedals right away. A few variations you can go into from a fire hydrant, so that when you learn fire hydrants you can start increasing your trick repertoire. So I'll just show you a few. Right, that was the flatland how-to. Hopefully you can learn some fire hydrants. It's a good trick to learn. You can get into a lot of other things from doing them. Good stuff. Learn them, do them, great. So now that we're on the flatland tip, we're going to go straight into the Joondalup Jumpfest on the Sunday. We had a flatland jam going down. It's good stuff. A couple of guys there riding. Amazing lot of riding that went down. So sit back, enjoy, watch, check you later.
but I can't afford to feel. I'm afraid it's not safe. Am I safe? It's like 3-inch nails in my veins. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe.
Behind the bars is in your TV. We'll be back with some flatland action. Behind the bars is in your TV. Let's watch some flatland action.
Wake up every morning, don't know what to do. Oh, who I wanna be. Walking in circles of popularity. Slipping through the fist of adequacy. I believe I was far too much TV. I have no personality. Relying on the fashion, I'm living for a trend. Clothes, deciding that I'll be. Changing who I am to suit my needs. The intricacies of having no personality. I believe I was far too much TV. I have no personality. I have no personality. Relying on the fashion, I'm living for a trend. Clothes, deciding that I'll be. Changing who I am to suit my needs. The intricacies of having no personality. I believe I was far too much TV. I have no personality. I have no personality. I have no personality.
Hi, Paul Owen here reporting for Behind the Bars. We're here on location. We've discovered an entirely new breed. Basically, I'm standing here in front of a whole colony of what is known as Industrail. Basically, you just have to be very quiet. And we're going to see if we can zoom on to each species and describe them to you. Come with me. We have here is what's called a hunchback. It's resting in its hammock. Quite lazy, but nonetheless a very strong beast. This one here, it's called dirt burger. Bright colour on it indicates a very good mating. If you look further here, there's a single species, quite a sturdy beast here, known as the hillbilly. See, it's hiding away there. The red not exactly matching its camouflaged environment. And here we have like the fourth species. This one here, it's known as an interbred. Suppose we can get to it. It's resting against a log. Notice the muscles on it. Quite a strong fork. I certainly wouldn't try to match wits with that one. And here we have further evidence, bar fights. Yes, very much in control of these beasts. Landed. They seem to be not mating yet. Nonetheless, whatever will come out of that will be quite exciting. Oh, yeah. Its full name is John Merrick. And basically it's one of this amazing new species that we have here. We have no idea where they came from or what they're going to do to this area, let alone like surrounding areas, but we'll be excited to see what happens. If you're lucky enough, we might be able to see one of these new species, the Industrail, in motion, actually jumping. Yes, that was one of them. One of the local natives has managed to capture for us nearly an entire family of this new species, this Industrail. The bulkier brother here, the hunchback, which is designed here for basically your trails and your dirt jumping. And as you note, the actual markings on the side here are some sort of emblem, maybe used for mating or some other strange ritual. You'll notice here that the entire Industrail species is entirely made of 4130. With these the fork family here, you'll notice the one-piece machined steerer tube, quite a strong part of that animal there. And over here, on the bar fights, you notice it's 6-piece construction. Absolutely no bending involved. Quite a sturdy beast, I must say. But take note, all of these have this strange marking which you really must use to identify them when you see them. All of these Industrail creatures seem to be migrating everywhere. Their origins seem to be somewhere in Perth, entirely local in origin, that is. And basically, there's no stopping them. We have no idea like when they'll stop, and they'll just keep breeding like rabbits or something that breeds a lot. If you ever get a chance to capture any of these amazing creatures, please do so, by all means necessary. This is Paul Owen reporting for Behind the Bars. I'm going home.
Need a new bike? Do what Behind the Bars does. Get local, get industrial. You want more info? Contact Freestyle Now. Numbers after the show. Thanks a lot.
Right now we're just going to go over and see the rest of the 2001 Jumpfest.
Cleans out, sleeping water, cross the air, release my anger. Release my anger upon you! Release!
Okay, that comes to the end of our second show. Hope you all liked it. We did. It was pretty good fun getting it done. It was a lot easier this time. Our first show was such a killer. It was amazing that first show putting it together, but we learned a lot. And this show here, hopefully, is going to be to air a lot better, and you guys are going to appreciate it a bit more. What's Jace got to say?
On our next show, we'll probably show this competition, and we'll be showing some other footage from around the place, local stuff again, as always. Thanks to all the sponsors out there. Without the sponsors, we couldn't do the show.
That's Extreme Cycles.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Really good. Hope you liked our act. It's good to put it together. And yeah, that was it.
Okay, so this comp here is about ready to start. We're going to be checking that comp out next month, so make sure you check the show out. Remember, every second Thursday, it repeats itself, so you see the same episode in 1 month, which is good stuff. So, what else we got to say?
Maybe where we're going to be at a skate park.
Yeah, we're going to be coming up with some local skate park action. We're going to announce on the next show where the local skate park action is going to be happening at. So hopefully we'll get all you guys together and come down and we'll shoot you all and get you all on the show.
Yeah, so we'll try and make it a good skate park and give you heaps of warnings so you know when it'll be, and hope to see you all there.
So that's about it. That's Behind the Bars. We'll check you later next month. Cheers.